Going on. So we've got some chicken that I'm going to just... Oh, there's oil in here as well. Now then, what am I up to? Star Anise. Well, you had 3, didn't you? Well, you might be wondering what I'm doing. I'm wondering the same thing. I mentioned, well, Christine mentioned chicken tagine, and then she said, I'll show you how to do it. So I thought she meant she was going to do it, and I just watch and film her. But no. So anyway, we're using the Ninja slow cooker function. Now I've seen reviews online, and the slow cooker function isn't supposed to be brilliant on these, but I've used it once, but I don't think the eye is high, unless the old slow cooker that we had was knackered. Anyway, I'm going to have a brew. Yeah, so this is a chicken tagine, which is supposed to be with ginger, but Christine's not too keen on ginger. Notice the theme. So we have it with Star Anise. And got some spices, which is... So it's a Moroccan thing, you see. So we've got ras el hanout, or whatever it's pronounced. I'm just getting my brew. Now I can't give you a link to this one because it's in a book. So I might have to just copy it out for you, for the recipe. Yeah, a bit cramped round here. Oops, I'll tell you what, let's turn this on. That does help, so you can see what's going on. So we've got some chicken that I'm going to just... There's oil in here as well, so I've got chicken and oil. So as soon as that gets a little bit on the warm side, I'm going to seal the chicken and then put it into the slow cooker. Which I've already got the timer going on it. By the time I get it in, it'll be a bloody... Ooh. I don't know what she does to me. Right, so yeah, spices. Ras el hanout, cinnamon, smoked paprika, cumin, turmeric. And some honey and lemon in there. Because it does, in the recipe it says preserved lemons. She doesn't like them either. So... let me get some more of this in. Let it all go in at once, so... yeah, bollocks to it. Oops, can I say that? Yeah, so I'm just going to seal all that off now. Yeah, it's because there's only 3 of us, you see. Now, I was doing Meals on Wheels. I'm doing enough for Kim, Sam and Eliza. Oh, Star Anise. Yeah, that's Star Anise. That was in after. Don't want all them breaking up. And they was going to come for it, but Kim's not feeling so well today. She's feeling a bit sick. She's due for pupping any time. Well, what day is it today? What date is it? 13th? 13th. She's due on the 24th. Right, so yes, I'm frying off the chicken, just sealing it, as you do, and then I'll come back to you once that's done. What am I up to? Right, so I've got the old chicken in there now. I've put that and transferred that into the slow cooker. And a little bit of olive oil, and we've now got some onions in here. I'm not too sure how many. Onions and garlic. Now it would be onions, garlic and ginger if you like ginger. If not, then you don't have to use it. So just going to fry off the onions for a little bit now. Stirring regular, well, onions and garlic actually. Now then, she's on about leaving me again. She said, it's because of my obsession with cricket. It's really hit me for six, that has. Ooh, it's absolutely bouncing down. I never get that bouncing down. It's got to bounce up on it. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this really, I'm on a diet, me. Oh, by the way, as well, that is not on the menu, on the recipe. Tatties. Throw a load of tatties in it, because it's got chicken stock as well. And throw a load of tatties in it. Oh, they come out absolutely gorgeous then. So you don't, I'm going to make some mushroom rice. Now, it has been suggested that my mushroom rice could be had as a meal on its own. I don't let you know that. But I'm going to make some mushroom rice. And, but you can have it without, you could just have it with potatoes, because there'll be enough in there. Well, we've got him here, haven't we? He'd probably eat that on his own. So anyway, yeah, talking of diets, I phoned doctor. Well, you can't go and see doctors, can you? So I phoned him up. So I'm a bit concerned about all this weight I've put on over lockdown. So he said, don't eat anything fatty. I said, what do you mean, like cheese, bacon, burgers? He said, no, I meant don't eat anything fatty. Charming. Marvellous. Right, so that'll take just a few minutes, that. You know, I tried getting her on Stevie. I tried. I did get her on camera, but she won't let me put that on because she was eating a crumpet. Yeah. Oops. So I managed to switch it off. I'm good at that. Thought they weren't cooking very well then. I don't know. Professional. Oh. Yes, so right, I'll just have a look at the recipe. See, that's another thing. It says chicken legs in the recipe, but she won't have them. 2 onions sliced, 2 cloves of garlic minced, ginger which we haven't used, preserved lemons which we haven't used, we've put lemon juice in, a teaspoon of ras al hanout, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, a teaspoon of ground cumin, half a teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of honey, and it says 1 cup of baby spinach chopped, but we haven't got any spinach, so that's not going in. And 500 millilitres of chicken stock, salt and pepper. Now she's already seasoned the chicken. And well, they'll say chicken with star anise, so you replace the ginger with star anise and it gives the meal a licorice flavour. It is nice. And yeah, right, stirring occasionally. I thought she always chopped these onions. I don't remember seeing big slices of onions in it when we've had it before. Right, so I'm going to just have my brew. And I'm going to add the spices now to the onions. Spices and honey. Ooh, smells nice. Oh, smoked paprika. I'm not a massive fan of smoked paprika, to tell you the truth. But when it's in this, you don't actually notice it too much. But that ras al hanout is pretty strong. It's a spicy one, but it's not one that's proper hot spicy. She won't let me put anything like that in. If I was doing this, I'd be sneaking some chilies in it. Well, I am doing it, but I mean, if I was allowed to do it, I'd be putting chili in there, or a bit of chili powder. So that's gone in. So I'm now going to add the chicken stock. A little bit at a time. No, you don't have to do that. Oh, and by the way, we might have some guest chefs coming up. I've had a phone call from Nigel Lawless, who has asked to come on the show. So that might happen in the next few weeks, coming up to Christmas. And the Son of God, possibly, depending on my knees. How she made that so thick? I'm going to have to query her about that. She's done something else in there. Little minx. Yeah, not Jesus. No. This is his brother. You don't know much about him. He's not well publicised. He's called Al. So maybe we might get a visit from him to do a guest cooking. We will see. Yes, and we won't have to query about that, because that's not just chicken stock in there. Because it's not normally that thick. I'll just let that get to simmering before I put it in the slow cooker, and I shall just go and query her on that. Because I don't know who she thinks she is. I don't know who she thinks I am. See that? Christine, dear.
Yes, dear.
What else did you put in the stock? Because it's a bit thick for just chicken stock.
Yes, it's just Bistro gravy. I make a nice chicken gravy. I want it thick. I don't want a thin sauce.
You like your gravy like you like your men?
A bit thick, aye.
Right, so there we have it. She didn't tell me that, did she? Right. Right, so that's it. And then, oh yes, then I'm going to put this in here now. I'm going to get this out of the way. This is okay, but it's got two lids. One's for doing the air frying and the other type of stuff. And then you've got this pressure cooker lid. And I did some chicken thing in it the other day. That was quite nice. Yeah, so it's a bit of a weird one because when I first looked at it, I thought you had to take that lid off there somehow and put this one on, but it's not. It just sort of lifts off this one. Oh, I don't like that. Why is that sticking? Well, that won't stick in there, will it, when I've got everything in, hopefully. So, Christine's tip for getting a thicker sauce, so you don't have to thicken it up later. She put some Bisto in it. See, I told you about her and the Bisto. It just smelled bloody nice, that though. I'll give that a stir. Right, I'm going to play a little trick on her. Obviously, I know you have to drain the water off that, but get your potatoes covered in juice. Can I get that over there to show you? And, might be easy. Well, Star Anise, I'll shove them in a minute. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Star Anise. Handles. It's a bloody heavy thing, this as well. Right, there we are. I'll have to move this back in a bit because I'll be doing the mushroom rice later on. So, there we are. Now, got your Star Anise in. Now you've got to be careful with these because you don't want to break them. Otherwise they don't taste right nice when you bite into them. Oops. Now, like I said before, I'm not too sure about this slow cooker thing because it's on high. I've got it on high, but on the other one that we had on high, it used to sort of simmer, whereas this, it just sort of, it's a bit like the low setting on the other one, but it's all right as long as you. Yeah, I'll move that back now. Well, actually, I'll keep it there and then I can show you what the crack is. You have that on vent, you see. So it's, if you seal it, it's pressure cooker, but obviously not on slow cook. So that's got 4 3/4 hours now. On the recipe says 5 1/4. Oh, bring it there. Right, let's play that trick on her. Might have to make it a little bit thicker. What's happened? Telly gone off.
Yeah.
He did that before I just touched the aerial.
I've done that.
Because all that water with them potatoes have made it dead sloppy.
You haven't poured the water in the potatoes.
Well, that's what it was there. I fell on it.
No, you're winding me up, aren't you?
No.
Yeah. Have you tuned your tash?
Yeah. Bloody hell, she's noticed I've trimmed my tash. She must have heard me because she bloody wouldn't have noticed it. She never looks at me. Since lockdown, she's been nowhere near me. I keep asking for massages, don't get nothing. I have to go to the top up there, Silks it's called, massage parlour. 60 quid a time. Right, I'm switching everything off now, well, except for this, obviously. And I'm going to have to do some washing up because I'll need that pan for the rice, and I will come back to you in 4 hours. 4.5 hours. I might even get to see the glamorous assistant serving up. Oh, well, here we are, a little bit later. Right, we've got, I'm timing this absolutely perfectly. We've got 38 minutes left on the old slow cooker. And my rice has got to be done for 15 minutes and then took... I'm timing this almost perfectly. Right, so anyway, I'm doing mushroom rice. Do you know what the cheeky things just said to me? Are we having bread with it? had to point out that the mushroom rice is a meal in itself, love. And then you've got potatoes. And then, well, let's have a look in there. Ooh. It's just, better just... fuck the bro. You always have to try one, don't you? Oh yeah, so, hey?
I know, no.
It's in there. What's that? Piss?
Magic lager.
I don't think he realises I'm the master baker and I'm on camera here doing a video. Look at it, it's a bloody urine sample, that. Oh, I'll tell you. It was a brilliant idea of mine to put potatoes in there. I suppose I better let her try one, Anna. Bitch, isn't she? Bloody colonised it. Yeah, hi, darling, would you like to try a little piece of potato?
Is it cooked?
No, it's raw. What? Of course, it's very nice. Right, yeah. So. Right. So yeah, almost, well, it keeps it warm anyway. When that turns off, it'll go into warm. Just want to get these mushrooms done a little bit more. Anyway, fill it with her. In the oil down there, I don't know if you can see it down there. Well, that's the oil. Bottom of there, there's a full length mirror. It's a good job it's not a full width mirror because I'd be crying. And I looked in it this morning and I said to her, oh my God, look at the state of that. I'm old, I'm fat, and I feel terrible. Can you give me a compliment? Cheer me up. She said, your eyesight's not too bad. Out of order. Out of order. Right. See them? You'll have to follow me mushroom, won't you, rice? Thinking, oh, actually, this is slightly different. I'm doing this the proper way. Last time I don't know, I just think I just threw a load of mushrooms in and some rice and that were it. So anyway. Yeah. So I'm not really showing you the mushroom rice thing, am I? I'm getting myself all mixed up here. We'll come back later. Maybe you might be able to see my glamorous assistant dishing up. Who knows? Well, here we are now. What time is it? 10 to 4. 12 minutes. Hey, I tell you what, not far off actually. Although I wanted to leave it a little bit longer. But anyway, I'm going off piste here. What I've got here now is my rice, which I've turned off the heat, and I'm going to add the rest of it. But we like coriander. Now, it's not on the recipe, coriander, but I've got some that's going to go in with the mushrooms. These are more crispy mushrooms, you see. The others that are in there that have been cooked in chicken stock. Anyway, this is not a recipe for mushrooms, is it? Do you know, it's a meal on its own, that. Have I told you that? So what I'm doing, I'm going to put some of this coriander in the tagine. Because she likes coriander. Well, we both do. And I had forgot about the coriander. And done all the washing up. So now I'm going to have to do it again. Right, I'll give that a bit of a gentle stir because I don't want to be disturbed. Oh. Oh, it's better than sex, that. I think, if I remember right. Right. Oops, don't want that one. Oh, God. See what I'm doing here? Stress. Really cocked up completely there. Oh, what have I done? Right, yeah. Oh, not deaf. Too many things go around in a small space. That's it. Right. So now this part here. You're not supposed to be seeing this. This part. Watch the other video. Oh, I didn't do this in the last video. I didn't do it with 2 lots of mushrooms. Did it all in one. I sort of. Anyway, wait till I tell you this one. She's not impressed at all. Right, so what you do with this now, you just take the lid off and quickly whap in your remaining mushrooms. See that? There's no liquid in there now, you see that? And now, got to get these in quick. You don't have to worry about stirring it or anything just yet. And at this point, which I will do in a moment, I think, you can add a little bit of butter. Butter. I'm not going to put another garlic. Yeah, I will. No, I won't, because that's frozen. I'm just going to put some slightly salted lurpak in there. About a tablespoonful. Let that melt in there now. 10 minutes, which is about what that's got on there. I'll tell you what, professional. Something's about to go wrong. Yeah. That's bread. Yeah, so 10 minutes, 10 minutios, plates. Should be able to get this sorted out now and then. Watch football with it on my knee. I used to always eat in here, but it's become like a, well, we used to always have family round. Do you remember that? Remember them days? When you could have family round. Right, so we'll leave it there for now. Oh, I'll leave that because you're going to stir that into there. Leave it there for now, and then what? Oh yeah, I better tell you, weren't I? She thought she was worried about me, right? Because I've been really tired all the time, and I think she's wondering it might be COVID, and I've seen her with some insurance policies, something filling something in. I don't know what that were about. But anyway, so I'll have to wash it now, won't I? It's one thing using your hands after you've washed them, but another thing licking your thingy. Yeah. Nice that. So, I'll give that a quick wash. I don't know if she'll want that for stirring. She'd just like use one of them things for, you know what I mean. Anyway, so yeah, she phoned up. Was it 111 or 101 or whatever? I don't know. NHS thing. Just looking at those bananas over there, and on the side of this it says making fruit more useful since 1947. Say no more. Right. When she makes candles as well. No, she doesn't. That's Shauna's mum. Anyway, I digress. So she phones 101 111 NHS stuff. So I'm worried about my husband. He's like always tired all the time, looking very haggard. So anyway, they prescribed some sleeping tablets. So she said, how often do I give him? So they said that you don't, they're for you. Do you get it? You get it, don't you? I mean, come on. Even Sue will get that one. Not too sure about Wendy. Colette, no chance. Dumb blonde. Matthew will get it, definitely. He's, I don't know, he's identifying as a footballer or something nowadays, allegedly. Right, so I've got 5 minutes, I'll come back to you then. It's just beeped at me. So, I'm guessing, oh, it's on warm now. Oh, I can switch that off, can't I think? Off. So, right. Oops. It's a bit wet. Right. Oh, she will need that. Oh, she's got it. Right. So I'm now a very rare treat for everybody. Oh, turn this on. So that's what that looks like in there. Oh, she'll have to fish out the Star Anise. So shall I do that for her? There's one. Sure there were 3. Oh, that one's broke up. Oh, for flipping heck. There's a bit, so you don't want that. No, you don't want that. How can I break it to her? Oh, shit. She'll sort it. I'll have that plate that's got a bit of that. It's nice, that. Right, so it's just got a fluff up, so I don't know if you can see all that, what's going on here. I'll turn it. Glamorous assistant. Now then, there's good news and there's bad news.
You guys tired?
The good news is I found 1.5 Star Anise.
Oh, there's another one then.
Well, you had 3, didn't you?
Well, one of them wasn't a full one, so no, we don't want to. See how thin it is? See even there it is. That's hot. Are you ready?
Oh yes. That one's fluffing up, dear.
Oh, it does.
My juices are overflowing. Do you know, I don't know whether you know this, but you can have that mushroom rice as a meal on its own.
Why are they here instead of...
Because you're going to put it on there and I'm going to take the plate over there.
But I want to do 3 plates at once. So is she doing one of each?
How can you do that then?
God, how to make something difficult.
Well, what are you doing? Carry it all over there?
Yeah.
What, and this as well? I fell out with it, that is.
Oh, right, I see what you mean. But then there's no move it and then I could have put 3 plates out. And I could see how much there is. Do you want me to save any of this?
Do you want to save any of it?
No.
Yes. Well, yeah. If there's plenty, then save a bit. I'll have it with... oh no, we're having what, pie tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'll have it on Wednesday or Tuesday or something.
There's not loads.
Yeah, you might as well save a bit. I thought I didn't think I'd done that much actually.
No, that one's mine. The small one, mine. It's very thin, this. Do you make your faces behind the back?
Have you got eyes in the back of your head?
Yeah, I do have.
No, I haven't put. See, that's probably when I put all that water in with them potatoes.
Yeah.
It's made it that thin. But oh, is that mine?
Which one? If you want it.
Well, I think you might need some bread with that then. Only kidding. Right.
Is it enough?
Yeah. Well, I'll take that over and put that on my tray. Yeah, I mean you can thicken things, the juice if you wish. How would you do that, dear?
I'd most probably put it into another pan.
Just the juice?
Yeah, and then reduce
Bit of corn
it.
flour. No?
Just reduce it.
I'd have got some of the juices and mixed it with a tablespoon of corn flour. And then put that in the pan. Right, okay, so I'll turn everything off now and that's it. I might just have that mushroom rice thing because it's, you know, I don't know if I've said this, but you can have that as a meal on its own.
Nathan? Ready?
Thanks for watching.
Right.
What's he say? You don't want it?
I'm having it later.
Later? Oh, it's not going to warm up very nice, is it?
Yes. No, there's loads.
What you say? It's come out.
There's loads left.
There's loads left. Oh well, I'll save that rice then, and then I can have it for another day.
I might have